What's up, YouTube? Erod212. So this weekend, Terrificon happened, and man, oh man, was it a great con. So yeah, went to Terrificon. Went this Saturday and Sunday. Me and my son drove up. Took us about 2.5 hours to get there. Wasn't bad. Ride back home was a little longer, but had a blast. So it didn't matter. It was just unbelievable the amount of members of this community that were at this show. It was the first really big con. It had that big con feeling. There were cosplay, booths for people to take pictures. It just ran your whole gamut. And I get online. I got there about, I want to say 8:30. Got online, and right out the bat, I ran into Copy 801. And Shadow Rabbit, and started talking with those guys for a little bit. Saw my man Very Gary, saw Mike from the New York Warriors, and then I ran into Biggies and Manny from the New York Warriors. So just a good time, man. A lot of fun. The place was loaded with members of the community. I got to meet Mike Benson and his dad. Who else did I see there? Can't forget Spidey's Powder Tumbler came all the way from Texas. Came hanging out with us. Desired Comics was there. Did just so many. My man Josh Grav, of course, was there. I got to kick it with him for a while, do a little shopping with him, which was always fun, but expensive. But it was a good time. If you've never been around Josh, Josh is the master hunter. My man grinds and grinds and grinds. I thought I grinded. This kid is just crazy. But it was good. Moonlit Comics, got to meet Moonlit Comics. That was fun. Had a great conversation about Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night and all of that stuff. Just a lot of fun. And I was talking about Ghost Rider too with Moonlit. Very knowledgeable. So anyway, let me show you what this floor looked like.
it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm going off. I know it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep.
Wow, right? That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, you had to see the size of Very Gary's booth. He took up, it went aisle to aisle and end cap to end cap. So he had a huge booth, and it just didn't end. The amount of people, if you wanted to meet somebody from the community, you went to Gary's booth, because that's where everybody was meeting up and hanging out. The other really good booth there, Richie's Comic Cabana. Richie's out from Connecticut, and Josh Graff's guy, and he's treated the New York Warriors and just this whole community really, really good. And he has amazing books. I mean, if you're looking, there's a section there where you'll see some Golden Age Captain Americas and all winners books and stuff like that. That was at Richie's booth. It was just amazing. Great books. I mean, drooling at those Golden Age Captain Americas. But let me show you what I got, all right? So there was a con exclusive. It was an exclusive that was being sold at the con. And it's Ken Lashley did the cover for Moon Knight #1. And it's, a recreation of Werewolf by Night 32. And there was a Virgin variant for it too. So shout out to my man, Everett Otto. 3 Men in the Basement had a booth there, doing free giveaways and just walking around, filming, talking to everybody in the community, being the ambassadors of this hobby that they are. It was a really, really good show. So Otto was able to secure me a copy, and later on they had gotten more copies in, so I was able to get another one. But thank you, Everett, for that. I appreciate that. Then first booth I hit up was my man, Very Gary. Bangers. You're going to see when that wall that you see, I did some close-ups because Gary let me get behind so you guys can see the beautiful books he had there. He had 2 FF5s and Avengers 4. Name the Key. It was there. It was up on the wall. On top of that, you had $5 book, $10 books, $20 books. It was just the gamut, man. It was just amazing. A lot of good books there. This is a book that I believe in right now, and that's Marvel Spotlight #2. First Werewolf by Night. If that monsters, anything picks off with the supernatural for Marvel, Werewolf by Night should be one of them. That's Jack Russell, I believe his name is, should be one of them. Another book I believe in, and I picked up, this was my second pickup with the show, was Fantastic Four, #67. First appearance of him in a cocoon. Look at 66 though, man, because 66 is the first cameo. That's a book that people start kind of sleeping on, and I like a lot. All right, so that's right there. This was a pretty clean copy. It actually has the ability to clean up a little bit. I don't know if it'll press out better, but it'll clean up. And it was a really small booth. And if you watch the video, you'll see. And he had some amazing keys, high-grade keys. Stopped in and was looking at his stuff. But before I went to him, I went to, like I said, I stopped at Richie's Comic Cabana, and he gave me a killer deal. I got some really nice books. Book I can't pass up. Captain America 110. That's 117. Yeah, 110. I'm sorry. That classic Jim Steranko cover. Also, first Madam Viper, is it? I think it is, who becomes Madam Hydra and everything else in this book. So just iconic cover. Look at that. And this is a pretty clean copy. I like it. It had a little water stain to the top, but other than that, this book presents really nice. And then the other book that I think people should be picking up is right here. Incredible Hulk #141. First appearance of Doc Samson, plays an integral part of the Hulk's life for a while. So a book that you guys should be hunting right now. This is still affordable, and that's what I was hunting. I was hunting books that were still affordable. So there was a booth. I actually went 2 days in a row. Both days I was with Josh, and we were kind of buying books. So I'm going to show you what I got the second day from this booth, and I got a really good deal. My man Nolan hooked it up. Small booth, but Nolan had just nothing but fire. So shout out to Nolan. I appreciate that. But got Young Avengers #9, and that's the first cover appearance, I believe, of Kate Bishop in her Hawkeye costume. #10, which is, I believe it's Tommy's first appearance in this. And #12, which is first Tommy Speed, But the other thing with this is the issue where Captain America gives Kate Bishop the code name Hawkeye. So if you didn't know, Captain America is the person who names her Hawkeye. This is the book. It's a good book to have. I believe in this book. I like this book a lot. We know this book right here. First Damian Wayne, my favorite. Probably my youngest favorite DC character. And this book has just blown the fuck up. Good book to have right there. Shout out to UniX for enlightening me on this book. So I was able to get that. Now, let's go to the first day. I told you Nolan's booth was really small, but amazing books. He just had 9.8 slabs all over. Everything modern you could think of he had. Like he told me he sold 5 of those Thanos 13 Albuquerques in one shot. He had Marvel .1, Marvel Now .1, number 1. I think he had like 6 copies of that. And he had a bunch of copies of these. I took the 2 best ones that I could see. Invincible Iron Man number 7. This is the Mary Jane Watson Woman of Power variant. So I got 1, 2 copies of that. Gets better. Picked up a really clean copy of First Appearance of Echo. But it gets better. Because we also got First Appearance of Riri Williams. Wow. So how do we top first Riri Williams? How about we got first Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel? That's one booth. Those last 2 sets of books, one booth. So you can imagine the books that were at this show. I found, besides going to Gary's booth and Richie's booth, I always find the little booths I get really good deals at. Sometimes it's the newer vendor, the guy who hasn't done a show yet, or the guy who's trying to move inventory. Kind of like what Nolan was telling us. He was just moving he's a collector, but he was selling his doubles and triples and quadruples and, make money to fund the hobby. And that's what we should all do. But I hit a small little booth, and this guy had some fire books. So first thing I got there was another copy of this, Fantastic Four number 20, first appearance of the Molecule Man. So like I keep saying, Secret Wars is the Hickman run done in the movie universe with the Fantastic Four. You use Valeria in there, Valeria Richards, and everybody else in there, Dr. Doom. Molecule Man plays a big role. Even if not, he's a great FF villain to pick up. And then my big boy book for the con. Yep. A nice copy of ASM number 50, first appearance of the Kingpin. Definitely has some pressable issues. I don't know if it'll make the book go up a grade or so, but so many little pressable defects you can't really see. I'm trying to see if I can get you a good angle on this, but yeah, it's tough to see. I might do a video on it, just show you guys the before and after on this book, because there were that many pressable defects on the cover. Really nice. Hopefully not trimmed. I took a look at it. I don't think it was. I had Josh Graff look at it with me, and it wasn't. It was my big purchase for the con. But again, this was in a small booth. And if you see, I was thumbing through some books just to show you ASM 8s in there, ASM 17s. You name it, the book was there. And this was my pickup. This was my big pickup. So that's my con haul. I thought Terrificon was fantastic. I would definitely be back. It was the first time I was there. Had a blast. Just hung out with the community. Just had a lot of laughs. That's what it's all about. On top of collecting comics, we got to socialize with people and just have fun, meet guys that you've talked to online and, our small but great community, and put a face to that name, So that's it. Short but sweet. Let me know what you think. Until my next video. Peace.